And right now, jury selection is underway for Colin Gray's trial. He is the father of the accused gunman in the 2024 Apalachee high school shooting.
Authorities say Colin Gray allowed his son, Colt, to have access to the firearm used to kill 4 people and wound 9 others at the school after, quote, sufficient warning that his son could harm others. Now he faces up to 265 years in prison if convicted. 11 Alive's Grace King explains why the jurors will come from Hall County and what challenges are ahead.
Barrow County is just too close to the Apalachee High School tragedy, and both sides agreed it would be really difficult to find a jury panel that's fair and impartial. So Judge Nicholas Prim, he agreed to move the trial or the jury selection to Hall County instead, about an hour away from Apalachee High School. But it's still tough. Just about every juror in today's panel said they knew about the school shooting, and many of them have strong opinions about what took place. The court spent all afternoon calling in prospective jurors one by one to talk about their thoughts and whether they'd influence their ability to fairly try this case. It's the first of its kind in Georgia, and jurors will have a lot to consider. I asked former DeKalb County District Attorney Robert James, who isn't involved with this case, about what those deliberations could look like.
So the more specific the warning the father had, and the more warnings that were available to the father or that the father got, right, the better the state's case, right? If those warnings are not particularized, if there's just warnings of general, he's got mental health issues, you know, he has violent tendencies, then the state may have a problem if there aren't many warnings and if they're not particularized warnings.
A lot of the conversation here revolves around the right to bear arms and parental responsibility. That's something they're talking to all these prospective jurors about as well. Roughly 2/3 of the jurors they tapped today said they are gun owners, but only one of the 36 says they've ever gifted a firearm to a minor. In Hall County, Grace King, 11 Alive News.
Yeah, Judge Nicholas Prim hopes to have this jury seated by Wednesday if possible. That's what we're hearing here. The case is expected to last 3 to 4 weeks once opening statements begin. That shooting left 4 people dead, 2 students and 2 teachers. A horrific shooting at Apalachee High School. 14-year-olds Mason Schermerhorn and Christian Angulo were killed. The shooting also took the lives of teachers Christina Aramy and coach Ricky Aspinwall. Several others were hurt in this shooting. We'll be covering this trial throughout the trial and from the beginning to the end of it, bringing you updates right here on 11 Alive and 11 Alive Plus.